Hello?
Hello, Connie Jordan.
Yes.
Hi, this is Jan at Lonestar 99.5. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Garth Brooks meet and greet for your Prizefighter entry.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you get my message earlier?
I did, and I was sitting here trying to get into my email to see if I'd gotten an email yet.
Well, congratulations. Very happy for you. This was an amazing story. And I would love if you wouldn't mind just sharing a little bit of the story again.
Oh, okay. My husband, he's retired Air Force, and he's always been really fit, and he started getting ill back last year, and they determined that he had a slight blockage, and so they did a stent on November 5th. In his heart, and he felt really good for about 2 weeks, and then he started going downhill again. And then they did upper GI scope and found that he had a very large esophageal tumor right at the junction of the esophagus and the stomach. So they immediately got him set up to start chemo, and so he has now had his 5th round of chemo, and this is a really brutal type of cancer, and the survival rate is not real high. It's like 13 to 18%.
Well, it sounds like he was keeping a real positive spirit, and that's what turned things around.
It is. He, from the very beginning, when we first got the news, of course, I was shattered, and I had a major meltdown. And he just looked at me. He's got this little quirky wink he always gives me. And he just looked at me as I was having my meltdown, and he gave me a thumbs up, and he said, "Babe," he said, "we've got this." And of course, his faith is just amazing, and that's what keeps my faith going, is because he is just so positive, and he's just got a great outlook on it, and he just believes he's going to beat it. And so, as a family, we all trust his gut feelings and his faith, and he keeps us going, and we believe he's going to beat it also.
Well, initially, the prognosis was
not good at all, no. It started off where they, first told us he'd have chemo and radiation, and then he would have surgery. And his doctor told him that they would send us to MD Anderson because they had the best surgeons there. And so we were really feeling good about it. And then after he had the first PET scan, it was really grim because it was stage 4. And so I was talking about, when are you going to send us to MD Anderson? And one of his doctors looked at me and said, "Well, we're not going to." And I said, "Well, just a few days ago you said you were." And he said, "Well, it's stage 4 now." And he said, "It's not going to do any good." And so that's when I started having my meltdowns, and Bobby just looked at me and he said, "Babe," he said, "we've got this." So now then everything is back, to the planning of, once he finishes his chemo, which he's got 12 rounds and he has 7 more to go. He has it every 2 weeks. So after 3 rounds of chemo, they did another PET scan just a couple of weeks ago and found that the tumors have reduced to half the original size. So we just feel really blessed, that the chemo is working, and the doctor said he's out of the woods for now. He's employed with TDCJ. He's a guard at the Rudd unit, and he's a correctional officer there, and so he has amazing co-workers. They set up blood drives, and they did that for him, and he just had a tremendous amount of support. His outlook on it is, awesome. It's, he's going to beat this, and there's no one going to tell him any otherwise. He's got it beat.
And that's the prizefighter spirit that we were looking for in your story. That was incredible. So congratulations on defeating the odds.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, so you're going to be backstage to meet Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.